Yeah, look, I thought some real interesting stuff from us. I'll tell you what we were pleased about. I felt first half, I thought we were tackling all right. We're handling their big fellas. But from an attacking point of view, I think 3 times as Middles coughed the ball up in good ball. We had a couple of half breaks where we spilt the ball. And we were just playing long and out the back and sideways, which on a pitch like this, we needed to get direct. We thought there were plenty of times sort of in yardage and throughout midfield we were sort of carrying hard, getting on his fronts, creating some tempo in there. And if I said it was almost like it looked too much like a team run. We had 2 points of attack and we wanted to put some plays on, but I think on a 55-metre width pitch and a surface like this, we needed to try and sort of play through them a little bit and get some push and support around the ball on the back of those quick rucks, because clearly we've got a really smart number 9 in there as well. So at half time, even though I think it was 12-0 with the score then, we felt we were tackling well enough. Yardage, defence were pretty good. A couple of poor discipline ones, but it was something we just needed to change around and learn the lessons from the first half. What we were doing that were, not being as effective and I guess concise as it needed to be in good ball. And then we went out and threw a quick 18 points on them just by carrying hard, playing the ball quick, pushing and supporting, and getting around the ball carrier with some footwork and making people miss tackles on us. So from that point of view, Matty, for me, I'm like, yeah, great. We've listened, we've adapted. We've made the necessary changes to our mindset in what we wanted to do with the ball, and came up with 30 unanswered points. So, again, friendlies, it's really not about the result, and today weren't about the result. But I think we can be happy in the fact that we've made some errors and we've had probably not the right mindset, particularly in good ball. But we really changed that around, and I thought played a really strong game. In the second half, defended well. They never looked like scoring too much, and I thought again the young kids, some really standout performances. I'll mention Corey Johnson as I have done. I think he's shown tremendous leadership with his team all week, and it's his first game back. Played 80 minutes, and I just thought were outstanding for us. As was Jarrod O'Connor, in his work rate and the strength. Really, he got stronger as the game went on for us.
Their ability to adapt to the team. In a game scenario against adults, game opposition, that must be quite encouraging, because it's not easy to change where you're playing so much.
No, it's not. Look, there's not. There's no league points at stake, and I've said this before. Our young guys, a lot of our young guys are coming into playing senior opposition for the first time. So it's a learning curve. It's just an absolute learning curve. So the fact that we have adapted and played a little bit different style of football with a different mindset in the second half, I just think it is great. We left our senior guys on for the 10 minutes at the start of the second half. We felt we probably didn't get enough out of it, what we needed to. But again, I thought some of the young boys, as I say, adapted really well. They tackled strong. They tackled strong right throughout the game. So. Some positives. I thought, we showed some bits from Max Simpson that shown he's a kid that, talent-wise, he's doing all the right things, and he's had a couple of real impressive outings for us already. I thought his try was, a brilliant effort. How he got past the full-back, accelerated and got under the post and took his try in the far corner real well. So plenty of positives, plenty to build on. Plenty that you'd put in the basket of, we've got to learn from this. But as I say, they did throughout the game and made it a good performance in the end.
We talk about Corey Johnson, sort of the level he's put in today. Is he a genuine contender for round 1, or is it a bit early for that?
It's a bit early for that, and he's had a little bit of a niggle. He ended up with his ankles and his calves really, but it was coming from his back. So we got that fixed up. Corey's a genuine contender to play first grade for us because, you know, he plays hooker, but he's really comfortable playing halves. He can play in the middle if you need him to. To be honest, he's the type of kid that you could throw him in many positions, and he's that smart. He can carry it off. So, yeah, he's really, I think, shown today what a really capable rugby league player he is.
Jack Walker and Liam Sutcliffe, did they come through okay as hoped?
Yeah, good. Yeah, we planned to sort of get them off at half time, but felt the way the first half went and in terms of involvement we could get a little bit more out of them. But it was good to get those guys through unscathed, and you know, Liam got plenty of touches of the ball, and I thought Jack, you know, after a difficult start for us, really found his feet early in the second half. So we were happy with the contributions from those two, and you know, the game time that they managed to get through, and obviously look to give them some more next week again, Hull.
Sam Waller's all right?
Yeah, don't know yet. He got a bang on his shoulder, so we'll get it chucked out, but a little bit early to say on that one just yet.
And just on, finally from me, on next week, do you go full strength next on? Is Nia to full strength in the camp for that one? Is he
well, I think 31-man squad, 32-man, quite sure actually. We've got one injury concern at the moment, and that's obviously Tom Allroyd. Everybody else is fit. We'll check on Sam Walters tonight. I think, you know, it's our last major hit out, so obviously we'll be going with a lot of the guys that didn't play today, and probably as strong as to start lineup as we can. But if you ask me to pick the team for round one at this moment in time, I still think there's a number of areas that are, you know, keenly contested, and obviously the next couple of weeks and now they perform again, Hull will help decide for round one. But you know, as is always, the squad is going to be your biggest test over the season, and having a fit and healthy squad, bar the odd one at this time, is you know, a real plus point for us.